Yeah, ready. Okay. We'll call this meeting in order and after the pledge of allegiance, I'll ask everybody to remain standing just for a moment. We're gonna have a moment of silence for former Deputy Tim Guy, a longtime sheriff's deputy. I think most of us knew Tim, community advocate. And so it's fitting that John Mayday, former deputy, also give our pledge of allegiance. So John.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation of God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Now do the roll call.
Mr. Conover.
Here.
Mr. Mayday.
Here.
Mr. Diamond.
Here.
Ms. Gilligan. Ms. Turner. Here. Mr. Bruno.
Here.
Mr. Driscoll.
Here.
Mr. Patchit.
Here.
Mr. Drossy.
Here.
Mr. Bean.
Here.
Mr. Cressida.
Here.
Mr. Merlino.
Here.
Mr. Stroud. Mr. Wild. Mr. McGowan. Mr. Strainer.
Here.
Mr. Etu.
Here.
Mr. Thomas.
Here.
Ms. Runyon. Here. Chairman Garrity.
Here.
Quorum is established.
First, I'll ask for motion to approve the July 18th board minutes, subject correction by the clerk. Motion by Supervisor Bruno, second by Supervisor Turner. Turner, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, carried. Next, we're gonna recognize the employee of the quarter and the employee who happens to work in the social services department. And Liz Burke was the investigator, was the investigator when I started over there. It's now runs the department. I'll ask Christie to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we are recognizing Liz Burke, Supervising Social Services Investigator, whose commitment to teamwork, leadership, and innovation have made a profound impact on the Department of Social Services. Liz supervises the fraud and reception units. It is with great honor we recognize Liz as the Employee of the Quarter and her 26 years of service. In her role as supervisor, Liz has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills. She leads by example, motivating the team to strive for excellence and provides guidance and support whenever needed. Liz embraces our professional development initiative, Constructing Progressive Solutions, and inspires others to reach their fullest potential. Her door is always open, and her willingness to lend a helping hand has created a culture of trust and respect. Let's just say I wasn't surprised to see Liz out in the parking lot helping a coworker with a car issue. She is often recognizing her team and doing things without question to help someone out. Her colleagues know they can count on her for support and guidance, which fosters a sense of camaraderie and collaboration within our team. One of Liz's standout qualities is her expertise in research and problem solving. She has an extraordinary knack for finding answers, no matter how complex the challenge may be. When discussing challenging topics, she shares both the positive and the negatives, leading to constructive outcomes. This skill has not only enhanced our programs and outcomes, but has also set benchmarks for quality and thoroughness. Liz consistently delivers results on time and with a level of quality that is truly commendable. Perhaps most impressively, Liz embraces new ideas with enthusiasm. She takes those ideas and runs with them full steam ahead. We recently implemented a paperless initiative, and Liz took the project to the next level, not just reducing print, but Liz spent time researching and troubleshooting IT to implement new and better use of our technology. Liz, your hard work, dedication, and positive attitude do not go unnoticed. You are an example of what it means to be a leader and a team player. Yeah, right. Thank you for everything you do. We are proud to have you on our team. Congratulations on being the employee of the quarter.
Well, thank you. This is a great honor. But I really have to thank my administration and Tina, and as well as my team, are the crazy ones here. They are the support that I need to do the best job that I can. So I want to thank them.
Next, we'll open up the floor, the privilege of the floor, for any public comment. So anybody who wishes to address the board on any subject, please come up, state your name for the record.
Good morning. I'm John Bowe. I'm the Director of Cornell Cooperative Extension. We don't have an official report for you this month because we've been working on a couple of things. The Warren County Youth Fair. Thank you Supervisor Garrity and Supervisor Gilligan for attending on Saturday, August 2nd. And then we're working on our golf tournament and we still have the availability for 6 more teams. We have 30 teams signed up. So thank you. Just wanted to appreciate the support that you've provided. Have a good day.
Thanks, Joe. Anybody else wish to address the board?
Hello, my name is Kathleen Boyle, a Queensbury resident. I'm here today because nitrous oxide abuse has devastated my family. On May 7th, my son Zach, who struggled with addiction, inhaled nitrous oxide from a canister he purchased at a local smoke shop. He stopped breathing and his heart stopped. EMS did CPR, but it was too late, and life support was removed on Mother's Day, May 11th. Many people like my son Zach did not realize how dangerous this was. He did not fully understand the risks of inhaling nitrous oxide, and that lack of awareness is part of why these tragedies happen. Zach had easy access to canisters at many of the smoke shops, both in Glens Falls and Queensbury. I have photos with me showing the numerous large canisters found in his truck. He once told me in a single week he spent $1,000 on nitrous oxide. This tragedy is not unique to my family. In our town, nitrous oxide use is visible. Recently, while picking up a to-go order at my favorite restaurant in Glens Falls, a woman came in and told the hostess that people at the bus stop were huffing gas. This is dangerous and preventable. Several months ago, the FDA issued a warning advising consumers not to inhale nitrous oxide products. Our own Warren County Public Health shared these dangers, and I deeply appreciate that. But I am here today to urge the county to do more, to pass a local ordinance on a county level restriction banning the sale of nitrous oxide canisters in smoke shops and convenience stores. The urgency is clear. A new JAMA Network open study found that nitrous oxide related deaths have risen more than 500% nationwide over the last decade. Other states and counties have acted. Louisiana has banned nitrous sales. In California, San Mateo and Humboldt counties, as well as the city of Rialto, have passed bans citing public health concerns, while still allowing legitimate medical and culinary use. In Colorado, the city of Aurora did the same, with the law taking effect in 30 days. Successful bans often tie compliance to the shop's tobacco license, with violations carrying fines up to $1,000. I'm not asking to restrict nitrous oxide in medical or culinary settings, only to prevent the sales for recreational inhalation, which is dangerous and deadly. Please recognize this as a public health emergency. My son's death could have been prevented, and your actions today can save lives. I urge you to pass a ban on nitrous oxide sales in our county. Finally, if a ban is possible, I would like to know from the county on which committee this issue should be referred to for discussion.
Thank you. Sorry for your loss, and we definitely will take this up this quarter. Thank you very much. Anybody else wish to address the board? Okay, we'll go to report of committee chairs. My report for this meeting, the board supervisor meeting, the 21st, attended committee meetings. 22nd was at committee meetings, the 24th attended inter-county meeting in Long Lake, Hamilton County, along with supervisors Thomas, Cressida, Administrator Taffa, had a good meeting. Long Lake on the 28th, we had a meeting with Mark Donahue, John Stroud, John Taffa, talk about the Bloom Festival challenges. I think we made some headway there. On the 31st, attended legislative rules, personnel administration, higher education, finance and budget committee meetings. August 3rd, attended Warren County Youth Fair, as John stated, Morrisburg. They did a real nice job, and they had a excellent crowd there this year. It was very well attended to be back. On the 4th, I had a meeting with Barb Rice, Executive Director at APA Agency in Warrensburg, and we discussed Hamlet expansion, and Ethan Gaddy from the planning department was there. Ethan was very helpful. And we're gonna look at what we could do in each of the hamlets in the county to expand our hamlets. But I thought it was a good meeting. They've asked Ethan to attend the APA meeting sometime and give his plan that they've done with Warren counties ahead of a lot of areas and they're planning for this. So that was a very good meeting. I attended the CSAA allocation meeting on the 4th also. On the 8th, I attended a health insurance meeting with the members of Marshall, Sterling, and the county personnel. We face challenges in the health insurance. Health insurance is going up. It's going up on the county level. It's also going up on the town level. So I caution all the town supervisors, take a good look at your pre-ups for health insurance. On the 11th, 13th, and 14th, I attended budget committee budget meetings with the various department heads here, and that's my report. And I'll start with Mr. Mayday.
No report.
Mr. Diamond,
No reports.
Ms. Turner,
Thank you. The environmental concerns of real property tax services did not meet July. Our next meeting is Wednesday, August 20th at 9 o'clock.
Mr. Bruno,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The County Facilities Committee met at 9 a.m. on July 22nd. We discussed several issues. The master plan, the airport master plan update. Event committee, advisory committee. Met earlier this week with representatives, Barlow Johnson, engineers. Assembling the airport master. Yeah, so first meeting. Board schedule. Good meeting. Additionally, the solar farm project, we had an update on those. Airport, the southern solar farm could come online November, December this year. And that'll provide some county and the northern solar array to come online next spring. So with those together on by $10,000, they're about the county. That's a good. Other than that, there's no meeting scheduled August, our next meeting. County Facilities Committee, September.
Supervisor Driscoll.
Thank you, Chairman. The Human Services Committee did not meet on July 21st, but a lot's been happening since then. We will next meet Tuesday, August 19th. DSS and Countryside Adult Home be on the agenda. Committee budget meetings will be held for DSS and Countryside on Monday, August 25th, and Cooperative Extension and Veteran Services on Wednesday, August 27th. And I just wanted to thank the county for recognizing Liz this morning. There was about a dozen other colleagues from Department of Social Services, and they do incredible work day in and day out, and dealing with families going through crisis and despair and really situations in their lives that none of us would ever want to be in. But they give them hope, they can provide them with services and in a professional and empathetic way. Thank you.
Supervisor Paget,
No report, Mr. Chairman.
Supervisor Drossy.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Criminal Justice, Public Safety and Emergency Services Committee met on July 21st. We had a brief agenda, just the sheriffs and the probation departments. As a result, before you today, you have two resolutions. 280 is for a new agreement with, for a records management system for the sheriff's office. And 281 is for emergency repair for the main septic lift station. We also had a guest, the CEO and executive director of the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southern Adirondacks. They came and extended their appreciation to the county, to all of us, for the partnership that we extend to them. In return, Supervisor Driscoll expressed our appreciation from all of us. So that was greatly appreciated. They have a long waiting list of youth in need of Big Brothers Sisters. They do a tremendous amount of work, and we're very grateful for them. Our next meeting will be next week on the 19th at 9 a.m. Thank you.
Supervisor.
No report.
Supervisor Cruzito.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Occupancy Tax Committee met on July 21st. There were no resolutions that came from that meeting. But the treasurer gave her an update on occupancy tax, and through Q2 year to date, up 6% overall. 2024, 866,000 collected, 2025, 921,000. So that's positive. I also want to remind all the supervisors that we're going to online reporting process. So please, all the supervisors have somebody register themselves by August 30th. Just go to the website, go to the portal, or just call the tourism office and ask for Paul or Jessica, but I'd like to have it done. Ask to have it done by August 30th. That's it. Thank you.
Supervisor Moreno.
No report, sir.
Supervisor Wild.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Personnel, administration, higher education, and IT met on the 31st of July. There are a number of resolutions in front of us today, 292 through 299. 299 is an agreement for the county to join an opioid settlement agreement, a number of different opioid providers, provide some additional funding for the county. 293, 94, 95 are updated policies. 296 is to increase funding for some legal services for a lawsuit that we're engaged with. 297 is a settlement agreement for one of the lawsuits also. 298 is rescinding paid leave policy that we had. Was basically corrected by New York State during COVID, so that's no longer in force after we vote on that, of course. And 299 is an IT software agreement with a company called Jitterbit, which is some AI software abilities for good IT response and so on. Mr. Chairman, thank you. It's very important.
Okay. Supervisor McGowan.
No report.
Supervisor Schreiner.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Health Services met the 21st of July. From that, you'll see resolutions 283, 284, 285, 286, 287, and 288. 283 is to expand in-home services for the elderly through a contract with Fort Hudson Health Systems. 284 is the National Caregiver Support Program, also going under the Fort Hudson Health Systems. Also, they're amending a memorandum agreement between the County of Warren acting on behalf of the Warren Hamilton County's Office for the Aging and Countryside Adult Home for operation of the Warrensburg meal site, the Chestertown meal site, and the Johnsburg meal site increase the cost per meal and not to exceed the amount. So we went from $5.50 to $5.75 on that. We also, 286, implement projects to, impact the opioid epidemic. In 287, to facilitate, con with the sheriff's office. And 288 is to accept the health services public report for the year. That's all I have, sir. Thank you.
Supervisor Echu.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Economic Growth and Development met on July 22nd. Resolution 282 is before us for some procedural timing implications and some guidance received from the state. The planning department's asking for this to be withdrawn from any consideration today. So I'm happy to make that motion. We meet again on August 20th. Just gonna say my wife and I recently became big brothers and sisters, a joint big brother, big sister. Looking forward to it. They asked for a year commitment, and there's about 260 more needs out there with our kids. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Supervisor Thomas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Finance and Budget Committee met on July 31st. Then it's resolution 277, which makes appropriations for 5 departments. Information technology, probation, DPW, county attorney's office, and HR. $33,500 would be authorized from the contingent. 278 amends the 2025 Warren County budget. 4 departments, health services, office of community services, DPW, and the sheriff's office, with additional revenues and appropriations. Resolution 300 authorizes $4,227.05 from the insurance reserve to the health services budget. This is to cover an insurance claim for the loss of rabies and kidney vaccines to a malfunctioning refrigerator. 301 establishes 2 road fund projects, crack sealing and guide rails, for a total of $550,000. And this is a transfer of funds within the DPW. Resolution 302 authorizes appropriation of funds from the computer reserve to the IT budget, purchases of computers, related equipment, and software, for 3 departments for a total of $39,000. Resolution 303 rescinds resolution 276 of 2025 that authorized Arrow Bank to issue a letter of credit on behalf of Warren County to the Highmark Shoe Insurance Company. The current letter of credit is still in possession. And the last one, 304, is canceling or correcting assessments and refunds or chargebacks of taxes for a total of $410,582.20. Budget. The budget team is met with 13 departments. So yesterday, they do the next couple of weeks to meet with everyone else. So far, so good. The next meeting of the Finance and Budget Committee is August 28th.
Supervisor Runyon.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tourism Department met on July 1st. There's one resolution resulting from that meeting. It's number 291. Is to change the commencement date of contract with Synergy Studio with a travel guide design and renting. And change it back to January 1, 2025 as a start date. And there's no meeting scheduled for August.
Supervisor Conover.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before you today, Public Works has 2 resolutions, 289 and 290. The easement on 289 is a temporary easement for our for the I think Saratoga to do the Saratoga County to do a project. 290 is something we do annually, self-explanatory. There will be a floor resolution on Public Works. Mr. Ajos is here to answer any questions regarding that floor resolution. I did attend the Public Works budget meeting on August 11th. Went very well. I thought it was an excellent presentation. by Mr. Ajos, and Frank has indicated we shall see. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Report of County Administrator. Thank you, Mr. Chair. This past Tuesday, I attended the Lake George Regional Chamber of Commerce Board meeting. I go there about every quarter. We've been reporting low tourism numbers for May and June. And at that time, we were a little bit concerned about the season, but everyone seemed pretty positive. July has been record-setting months for some. And August looks really strong. Foot traffic in Bolton appears to be good. In Lake George Village, it's down a little bit. But the temperatures have been pretty hot in July, so that might account for that. But right now, it looks like it's going to be some recovery in the tourist season for this year. That's good news. We completed our peak leadership performance training course in July for department heads, deputy department heads, and department supervisors, run by Catamount trainers, and it went very well. Thanks to all of you for supporting that. I've been having my quarterly check-ins with department heads, and most of the focus has been on budget prep, which, as the budget officer reports, appears to be going pretty well so far. On the 1st of August, I visited 333 Glen with the public defender, the first assistant public defender, and the superintendent of DPW. There's space available for the entire public defender's office down in 333 Glen. And it appears we're going to move forward with that, and state ILS is going to support and pay the rent for that at least for the next 5 years, and we expect beyond that. 6th of August, I attended Lake Champlain, Lake George Regional Planning Board Strategic Planning Conference at Screw Lake Lodge. And the Regional Planning Board has they are really talented planners who are making significant impact in the Lake Champlain, Lake George area. They have a great partnership with our planning office, and I keep I have to run to keep up with them. They're really just a good group of planners we have in this county right now. 7th of August, I met with Rob Hart, CEO of RevRail, at the North Creek headquarters. They're having a great season too, and everything appears to be on track with their partnership with DPW. We're going to do a study, rail study, and we're going to get RevRail involved with that because they're a valuable partner for Warren County. Yesterday, I accompanied Dave Wick, the Lake George Planning Commission, and Dan Steck on the lake to observe and discuss the results of the Sellicor treatments they did last summer for to get rid of milfoil in both Sunset Bay and Polaris Bay. Both treatments have had the desired effect. Milfoil's been completely eliminated. Important to note, on Sunset Bay, just in the past 4 years, they've harvested between 15,000 and 22,000 pounds of milfoil out of that bay alone each year at the cost of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when you're harvesting milfoil, it's only good for a year. For Sellicor, appears to be good for 5 to 7 years. Our soil and water conservation divers have been in there. They're reporting that between 15 and 20 native plant species are still thriving. So it had no impact there. There appears to be no residual effect. And so congrats to the Lake George Planning, LGPC, for all the work they've done in this program. And some of the boy anniversary dates. Bill Mahar, IT, 20 years. Todd Gray, Sheriff's Office, 20 years. Adam Stevenson, Probation, 21. Dan Clifford, Sheriff's Office, 23 years. Lisa Morton, Public Health, 23 years. Rachel DeRose, Social Services, 24. Liz Burke, Social Services, 26 years. Saw her earlier today. And Tammy Morehouse, Countryside, 27 years. That concludes our report. Thank you. Okay. We're privileged to have Deputy County Attorney Ryan Dickey here today to report. And we're really privileged to have you. That's right. Well. Anyway. Reading of communications.
We have the county auditor's report of real property tax corrections for July twenty twenty-five. Capital District Regional Off-Track Betting Financial Reports dated February twenty-eighth, March 31st, and April 30th of 2025. Letter from the New York State Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation Office advising that Oak Point and the town of Bolton has been recommended for addition to the New York State Register of Historic Places and the National Register of Historic Places. SUNY Adirondack Letter of Appreciation for the board's unanimous support of their 2025-26 budget. Washington County Board of Supervisors, resolution number 184 of 2025 to adopt Adirondack Community College budget. And then we have 4 notices of public hearing from Fitzgerald Morris Baker Firth, and they are regarding the projects called Patent Property Management LLC, EBRM Properties LLC, Aviation Hospitality LLC, and Exit 19 Lodging LLC.
Let's go to reading of resolutions.
Proclamations 32 through 35, resolution numbers 277 through 304, and floor resolution numbers 1 and 2 were distributed to the members of the Board of Supervisors and posted to the Warren County website on August 8th. Floor resolutions 3 and 4 were distributed and posted on August 13th. The proclamations before you are number 32, Women's Equality Day, 33, Immunization Awareness Month, 34, National Water Quality Month, and 35, which redesignates Warren County as a Purple Heart County. A motion is needed to bring floor resolution number 1 to the floor.
We have a motion to bring number 1 by Supervisor Conover. Do we have a second by Supervisor Runyon? Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Floor resolution number 1, now, resolution 305. Motion to bring floor resolution number
Motion to
2.
bring number 2. Motion by Supervisor Strainer, second by Supervisor Runyon. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Floor resolution number 2 will now be resolution 306. Motion to bring floor resolution number 3 to the floor.
Motion to bring number 3 by Supervisor Driscoll, second by Supervisor Bruno. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Moves carried.
Floor resolution number 3 is now resolution number 307, and motion to bring the floor resolution number 4 to the floor.
Motion by Supervisor Bruno, second by Supervisor Turner. Any discussion on floor resolution? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Carried.
Floor resolution number 4 is now 308. There is a motion is needed to withdraw resolution number 282.
We have a motion by Supervisor E2. Do we have a second? Supervisor Wild, any discussion on withdrawing resolution 282? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. Okay. Anybody need to recuse themselves for any resolutions? Seeing a number. We'll open that up to any public comment or discussion on any resolutions. Is there any public comment or discussion on any resolutions? Any request for roll call votes?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I do have a request. I'd like to ask for a brief executive session meeting on 297, please. And if it requires me to put the motion forward, I'll put it forward, see if we get a second.
What's that? Yeah, well, Brian, we'll have to have, you have the reason? Pardon me? We need a reason so we can get officially,
Okay, it's just a briefing on the settlement agreement.
right?
I don't have any additional.
Yeah, but we usually have to have a reason to go into executive session. I guess it would be to discuss the litigation.
Well, yeah, that in the settlement in itself, the terms of the settlement. None of that information's in the packet. I didn't really want to get into detailed public discussion about that. But I was hoping maybe there'd be a briefing on settlement terms that, we're gonna vote on today to approve.
Oh, okay. That's
all.
297.
Please, yes.
So motion by Jack, Supervisor Diamond, second by Supervisor Mayday, go into executive session. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
That would just be pursuant to open meetings law 105 subsection D, discussion of proposed.
Okay. All right, we have a motion, a second to go in. I'll ask, clear the room for the executive session.